Hey y'all, welcome back to Spirit of the Outdoors. We're doing a little bit of short selfie mode. We're not going to stay that way long. I was going to show you in my trailer. I got some gold. That's what it cost. But anyway, we're having to add on to the pottery shed, so we're not going to do much outdoor videoing this week because I got a little project going on. I'm fixing to turn around and you see I got this. But now we're already this far along. I got a mess made out here. What I'm going to do right here is I'm fixing to start putting my trusses together. I'll build them on the floor, and then once I stand all the way, I'll set them to the side, and then once I put all my walls up, I'll set them on there. But I come out 10 foot. This is a 16 by 20 shed. I built it years ago just as a storage shed and a hangout place, and now I'm making pottery in it. And Christmas come up, we got more orders than we know what to do with. So I'm having to find somewhere to put pottery as it dries, because as the temperatures start cooling down, this pottery takes longer to dry, and I need to be getting it done. So I'm basically adding on a place where I can stack pottery. So anyway, that's what's going on this week. I was going to include you guys in part of this. I'm going to show you a little bit how I'm going to lay this out and put these trusses together. I've got some 16-foot 2x6s, and I'm sure they probably a little bit off. Most of them are an inch, half-inch long. There's a rooster over there. He really wants to be heard. I gotta find my tape measure. I got my pencil. I'm gonna cut this end off down here just because I can. Yeah. I like these old. I don't really care much about the speed squares. I like these old. That shallow. I framed this up. It's all treated stuff on the bottom. Them plywood sheets, I guarantee you, weigh over 100 and something pounds, probably around 150 pounds. I struggled. In fact, I would not have loaded them by myself. I had a neighbor that showed up. My cousin Kevin offered. If it hadn't been for him, I'd have never got them loaded. He happened to be at Lowe's when I was getting this, and 5 sheets was loaded down. But now the price has come down on some of this a little bit, so, but it still ain't cheap by no means. Just this floor extending out 10 foot. I've got my 2x6s treated on 16-inch centers and 5 sheets of plywood. There's $400 just in that floor, and then there's about another $400 in this other wood to frame it up. That is not the tin, no insulation, no wiring, no, this is just, we're near about $800 in just framing it up in the floor. So, it is what it is though, right? But I'm going to lay these trusses out and put them together, stack them aside, frame it up, and then set them on top. And I think I've got enough old tin that I'm going to get it blocked in, what we call just squared in to where you can get it in to dry. I think you call it dried in. I'm not sure. But that's what I am doing. So I've got 8 foot in this trailer. I've got 8 foot stuff and I've got 10 foot stuff. So I need 2 10-foot boards right now to frame this up. So I've got to figure out which ones is which. And I am I'm going to scalp this the way I want to on the first one. and use it for a pattern. So, y'all want to hear the skill saw run? Everybody likes to hear the skill saw, especially on camera when it gets that high pitch. Whee! See, I can take this over here, I think, and it should already be missing the saw blade, so now on this one I have to cut the line out. Once one of these is made, I'll leave it laying here and I'll build the rest of them on top of it so that they're all the same. It's the easy way to do that. Let's see if we anywhere near close to what we intended to be here. I bet we ain't. Reckon? We're about 1/4 of an inch off. We can live with that, can't we? What makes the difference here? Perfect. We're going to put screws in this one just because it's easier, and the rest of them we're going to nail together with a hammer because I have a bucket full of free nails over here. It's 6 o'clock and I just made a fresh pot of coffee. I'm going to set it over here where y'all can watch it for me. Don't let no bugs, you can't see it. Right there. Now y'all watch my coffee. And watch and see if Roscoe comes and gets him a drink while I ain't looking. I see you looking at it. I'm not silly. Yeah, I got a whole bucket of nails right here. Well. Boy. I mean, what in the world? You can't even put up a whole building on one battery. That's pitiful. I've screwed all this together though with one battery on this Milwaukee, just so you know. That is the first time today I have swapped the battery, and I built all this floor. But I did nail it down now. Alright now. Alright, we know that we want 40.5 dead center. We know we want that flush dead center. And we know that that is right over there. That's the one we're going to cut for starters. Always cut it a little bit long, because you can always cut some more off. It's hard to glue it back on, because then you got to wait for the glue to dry. And then somebody will see it and say, you screwed up, and you're hard to convince them, no, I done that on purpose. Yep, I cut it a little long. So what we're going to do is cut this back here off a hair. A bit crooked, so we need to find the center. We're pretty close. Ha! I like it. Y'all didn't let Roscoe drink my coffee, did you? He didn't hurt it if he did. He left me enough. Probably more than I need. What'd y'all do with them screws I had? There they are. This one has a slight bow on the end of it, but we're gonna make do with it. I do have to tell y'all now, my dad and my dad-in-law have been over here most of the day helping me. That's why this floor's all already done. All right, partner. Let's see how I want to do this. I can cut the other way. Yeah, buddy. Now the rest of these we're gonna put together via hammer and nail. I'm gonna show you a tip on how to fix a cake this. Before I do that, I do need to mark center. And these are 16 foot, so center for me is 8 foot. Okay, I put a screw in down here. I didn't screw it all the way in. I know most of you know this. Everybody should know it. I know there's some people that don't. But you see how that pulled that straight now? Look down through there. It was bowed like all get out. Alright, y'all. I'm going to build a couple more of these. I'll keep y'all updated as we blow through this, show you what it looks like. I'm going to drink my coffee though, take me a little break. Since I ain't got no supervision, might as well. Well, it run off the. You gotta push it back. Let me get this intact. Tack it? Let me tack it this one. are we using nails? Because we've got a 5-gallon bucket full. We set back 3/4 of an inch from the floor for our lathing, so our can's the same. I gotta mark this. Yeah, oh, you got to mark. Yeah, I'm gonna mark this. I had all of them marked, but this. Yeah, mine come ahead of that going. I gotta go that way though. Alright. Yeah. I got about a 1/4 inch hanging out. I mean, in. You hanging out of it? Yeah, I need to come out of the way a little. Alright. You ought to be good. On the other. Alright, nail it, Charlie. Justin, I'm gonna go to the high. If you need me. No, we got it. You gonna work on it tomorrow, too? I'm gonna be through with it tomorrow. Yeah, ain't nothing on it. We'll wipe it off on our shirt. You want me to peel it? I hear airplane. There you go. Who's in that airplane, buddy? Well, y'all, we've got our building framed up today. There it is. That Arthur Lee, Wilbur Lee, Sammy Lee style boat. Tell YouTube, hey, come back over here where they can see you. Now look at them. See, they can see you right there. Wave at them. Tell them, say, hey. We got 10 on one side of our building, the insulation, everything framed up. And we didn't have to spend no more money. We found enough tin and lathing and stuff to about make everything. We'll take the tin that we took off of that existing wall, put it on this front. Try to pull that insulation out and reuse it, but I don't know if that's gonna work or not. We're just gonna have to see. I did find a window. I got a window there and a window over there. I'm gonna frame up, put that window. Here, come here. Let me put you right here. This window you see back there inside, I didn't get it till after I had the wall framed up. I didn't want to wait on it I needed to get that built, but in 2 days we've got a roof on it, so I'm happy. We decided to burn some of the scrap. Brody won't let me burn all the blocks, so what we gonna do now? You gonna burn them blocks? We're gonna eat this apple though, ain't we? I believe that's the last apple we're gonna get off that tree this year. I did cut a bunch up and trying to make vinegar out of them, so I got about 2-quart jars and 1-gallon jar. We'll see if it works. We're just gonna update you on where we got to today. Stick with us, we're gonna get the rest of this framed up tomorrow. We'll see y'all here in a second. Not easy, right? I know somebody's gonna want to know about this tool right here. Clips right on that drill. Cuts like a charm. Show you how it works. It's got a nut screws on there, but it just chucks up in your drill. Handy little tool. we got this wrapped up, we reused some metal that we had. I figured up we saved ourselves around $1,500 by using some old wore out metal. And it's pretty bad rusted. If it becomes a problem, I put a lot of tar paper under it so it'll shed the water, but I can change it out pretty easy at any time. Still got to find a ridge cap that'll fit and put it on there. I may have to go buy one, but other than that, we're pretty well through with this. So thank y'all for watching my videos. We'll see y'all next time on Spirit of the Outdoors. Me and Brody finna go catch us a crappie if they'll bite.